Dark clouds roll over the Scottish Highlands, and the wind whispers secrets that no one dares speak aloud. A family's loyalty will be tested, love will be challenged, and every choice could be a matter of life or death. In Episode 8 of Outlander, everything hangs by a thread. Secrets will surface. Alliances will falter, and the blood of your past may come back to claim you. Are you ready to step into the storm? The story picks up immediately after the shocking events of Episode 7. Claire and Jamie face mounting pressure from every side, political tensions, personal secrets, and enemies that lurk in the shadows of the Highlands. Claire, ever the healer and protector, is haunted by recent betrayals and the delicate balance of keeping her family safe while navigating the dangers of the outside world. Her sharp mind and strong heart will be put to the test as she grapples with choices that could have consequences far beyond her control. Jamie, on the other hand, is caught between his fierce loyalty to Claire and the responsibilities that weigh heavily upon his shoulders as a leader. The decisions he makes are no longer just about survival, they are about legacy, honor, and the unbreakable bond he shares with those he loves. His eyes, once filled with quiet determination, now hold the tension of a man aware that every move counts, and one misstep could shatter the fragile peace he's fought to maintain. Meanwhile, Brianna and Roger continue to navigate their own complicated paths. Brianna is torn between the life she knows in the present and the family she loves in the past. Her bravery and intelligence make her a force to be reckoned with. But even the strongest hearts can falter when the stakes are life and death. Roger, steady and unwavering, must find the courage to face challenges that threaten not only his safety, but the very fabric of his family's future. Together, their journey is one of love, resilience, and the haunting pull of time. Episode 7 left viewers with questions that demand answers. Who can be trusted? Which secrets will come to light? And as the bloodlines of families intertwine and clash, how will the choices made today echo into tomorrow? The past is never truly gone, and the consequences of actions long buried are ready to rise again. Bring in suspense, heartache, and revelation in equal measure. The Highland setting itself becomes a character in this story. Mist-covered hills, shadowed forests, and roaring rivers echo the turbulence in the hearts of the characters. Each footstep on this rugged land carries the weight of history, and each glance across the horizon hints at dangers unseen. It is a world where loyalty can be tested, courage is demanded, and survival requires both wit and grit. The landscape is beautiful, yes, but it is unforgiving, much like the challenges our heroes must face in the coming episode. The tension is not only external, but deeply personal. Relationships are strained, loyalties questioned, and love pushed to its limits. Every encounter could change the course of the story, and every whisper of a secret has the power to ignite chaos. Viewers are reminded that in Outlander, the past and present are never separate. They collide in ways that are breathtaking, painful, unforgettable. As Episode 8 approaches, the stage is set for a continuation of emotional drama, high-stakes decisions, and unforeseen twists. The recaps of prior events are not just reminders, they are clues. Clues that will prepare fans for the suspenseful journey ahead, the difficult choices each character must make, and the inevitable moments of heartache and triumph that define this epic story. The threads of betrayal, love, and courage are tightly woven. Every character's next move carries enormous weight. The episode promises to test the strength of familial bonds and the limits of trust. Secrets that have been kept in silence threaten to unravel carefully constructed lives. Characters who once seemed steadfast may falter, and those who were underestimated could rise to meet challenges with unexpected bravery. For viewers, the tension is palpable, as they are drawn into a world where each decision could alter the course of history and change the lives of everyone in its path. Every moment, every glance, every whispered word is a piece of a larger puzzle. The audience is invited to look closely, to anticipate the unraveling of hidden truths, and to experience the emotional depth of characters navigating a world where love, loyalty, and survival are forever intertwined. Episode 8 is not just a continuation, it's an escalation. The stakes are higher, the the dangers more immediate, and the emotional resonance more profound. Viewers will see characters confronting past mistakes, facing internal and external conflicts, and making choices that test their morals, their courage, and their hearts. It is a story of resilience and consequence. A tale where every action echoes far beyond the immediate moment. Shaping destinies and altering futures, the Highland winds carry more than just cold they carry. The whispers of coming conflicts, the promise of heartbreak, and the hope of redemption. For those following Claire, Jamie, Brianna, Roger, and the ensemble of characters, Episode 8 will be a journey of suspense, emotion, and revelation. It is a story that reminds us that history, love, and family are never simply about the past they are living, breathing forces that shape everything in their path. Episode 8 begins with tension simmering beneath the surface, ready to erupt at any moment. Claire's world is more complicated than ever as she balances her roles as healer, mother, and protector, all while facing the shadows of past decisions. A new threat emerges, one that could shake the foundations of the family she has fought so hard to protect. Every step she takes must be measured, every word carefully chosen, because even a small mistake could have devastating consequences. The episode paints a world where danger is never far, and where loyalty and love are constantly tested. Jamie's journey in this episode is equally fraught. His responsibilities as a leader and as a husband collide, forcing him to make choices that weigh heavily on his conscience. There is a storm of emotion within him: anger, fear, love, and determination, all battling for control. As outside forces threaten his family and his home, Jamie must navigate treacherous waters, weighing honor against survival, past loyalties against the uncertain future. Every glance, every hesitation, every decision matters. The stakes could not be higher. Meanwhile, Brianna and Roger face their own challenges, ones that test the very core of their relationship. Brianna's intelligence and courage are put to the test as she confronts obstacles that push her to think fast, act wisely, and trust her instincts. Roger's loyalty and steadiness are crucial, but even the strongest support can be strained when danger is near. Together, they must navigate the complexities of a world where history, danger, and family are intertwined, where even a small misstep could have far-reaching consequences. This episode also deepens the political and historical stakes. Enemies lurk in the shadows, alliances are fragile, and every conversation holds the potential for revelation or betrayal. Viewers are reminded that in the world of Outlander, nothing is simple, and every action has consequences that ripple across both time and relationships. The tension between personal desires and external threats is palpable, creating a sense of suspense that carries throughout the episode. The Highland setting itself mirrors that story's growing intensity. Fog rolls over hills, rivers roar with unseen power, and the wind whispers secrets through the forests. These landscapes are not mere backdrops, they reflect the turbulence within the characters' hearts and the dangerous paths they must navigate. Each stone, each tree, each shadow seems alive, reminding viewers that the land holds memory, power, and the potential for both safety and peril. Episode 8 also promises moments of revelation that will shake the characters to their core. Secrets that were long buried rise to the surface, forcing confrontations that cannot be ignored. The emotional tension is heightened as characters must face truths about themselves, their loved ones, and the world around them. Every interaction, every whispered word, every choice is loaded with meaning, and viewers are invited to feel the weight of each moment as if they were standing alongside the characters themselves. Love, loyalty, and courage are central to this episode, but so too are fear, doubt, and regret. Characters are pushed to the limits of their endurance, tested in ways that challenge both their moral compass and their emotional resilience. For Claire, Jamie, Brianna, and Roger, the episode is not just about surviving external threats, it is about confronting the truths within themselves and each other. The emotional stakes are high, and the suspense is relentless. As the story unfolds, viewers are drawn into a web of intrigue, family tension, and looming danger. Every scene is carefully constructed to build anticipation, with subtle clues hinting at betrayals, unexpected alliances, and shocking revelations. The narrative keeps fans on edge, never fully revealing its hand, but offering just enough to spark theories, discussions, and excitement for what comes next. Episode 8 of Outlander is a delicate balance of action, emotion, and suspense. It pushes characters into moments where they must act with courage, think with strategy, and confront the realities they have long avoided. The stakes are high, the emotions raw, and the outcomes uncertain. For the audience, this is not just another episode. It is a journey into the heart of drama, where love, danger, and destiny collide with breathtaking intensity. Ultimately, this episode reminds viewers why they have followed these characters through time, war, and hardship. The narrative pulls them deeper into the world of Outlander, creating anticipation for the conflicts, resolutions, and surprises that lie ahead. Every scene, every plot twist, every emotional beat is carefully designed to captivate, excite, and leave fans eager for more. In Episode 8, the heart of the story lies in the emotional journeys of each character. Claire's role as healer and protector becomes even more complicated as she faces pressures from all sides. Her intelligence and resilience have carried her through countless challenges, but the episode forces her to confront vulnerabilities she has long kept hidden. She grapples with the constant tension between protecting her family and trusting those around her. Every decision she makes carries weight, and the fear of losing those she loves haunts her at every turn. The audience feels her conflict deeply. As it is both personal and universal, the struggle of wanting to safeguard the ones we love, while knowing that danger can strike at any moment. Jamie's arc in this episode is equally compelling. As a leader, a husband, and a father, he is pulled in multiple directions, each demanding his loyalty, courage, and judgment. The episode explores his internal battles, the struggle between duty and desire, between protecting his family and confronting the world's harsh realities. Jamie's determination is unwavering, but Episode 8 exposes cracks in his armor, revealing moments of doubt, worry, and heartache. Viewers see him not just as a heroic figure, but as a man who carries the burden of history, responsibility, and love on his shoulders. Brianna and Roger's relationship is tested in unexpected ways. Brianna's bravery and quick thinking are central to the unfolding drama. But even her courage is challenged when the stakes become deeply personal. She must navigate a world of secrets and danger, weighing the right choices against urgent threats. Roger, loyal and steadfast, stands as her anchor. Yet even his strength is tested when unforeseen complications threaten to destabilize everything they have built together. Their journey in this episode highlights not only their love, but also the resilience required to face both personal and external adversities. Other characters, too, experience emotional turbulence. Friends and allies are confronted with dilemmas that challenge their morals, loyalty, and sense of self. Each interaction carries emotional resonance, as characters must navigate betrayals, hidden truths, and shifting alliances. These stakes are not just physical, they are deeply personal, touching on themes of trust, honor, and identity. Episode 8 ensures that every character, no matter how secondary, contributes to the tension and emotional depth. Creating a rich tapestry of intertwined stories, the emotional stakes are heightened by the episode's attention to subtle gestures, expressions, and unspoken communication. In a faceless video format, these moments can be conveyed through symbolic visuals, close-ups of hands trembling over letters, shadows cast across the Highland landscapes, or flickering candlelight reflecting moments of doubt and fear. Music, pacing, and visual storytelling combine to immerse viewers in the characters' emotional experiences. Even without showing faces directly, love, loyalty, and family are at the core of this episode. Claire and Jamie's bond is tested as they navigate both external threats and internal struggles, revealing the depth of their connection and the sacrifices they are willing to make. Brianna and Roger face their own tests of trust and resilience, highlighting how love can be both a source of strength and vulnerability. Other familial relationships are explored, emphasizing the impact of history, lineage, and legacy on every character's decisions. Episode 8 also explores themes of identity and self-discovery. Characters confront aspects of themselves they may have ignored or suppressed, forced to reconcile who they are with who they must become to survive. These arcs create a sense of tension and anticipation for viewers, as each decision has the potential to alter relationships, loyalties, and the trajectory of the story. By focusing on character-driven storytelling, this episode balances suspense and emotion. The stakes are high not only because of the external dangers, but also because of the internal conflicts that shape every choice. The audience is drawn into the lives of these characters, feeling their anxieties, fears, and triumphs as intimately as if they were walking alongside them in the misty Scottish Highlands. Ultimately, Section 3 emphasizes that Episode 8 is as much about the characters' hearts as it is about plot. Every secret revealed, every whispered word, and every emotional confrontation deepens the audience's connection to the story. Viewers are reminded that the tension of Outlander arises not only from action and intrigue, but from the rich, complex humanity of its characters, their courage, love, flaws, and unwavering dedication to family. Episode 8 is brimming with tension. As conflicts both old and new come to the forefront, Claire and Jamie are at the center of a storm, facing threats that are not only physical, but deeply personal. Old enemies resurface, secrets long buried begin to emerge, and every decision could tip the balance between safety and catastrophe. The episode reminds viewers that in the Highlands, danger is never far, and even those closest to you can harbor unexpected agendas. The family's unity is tested like never before. Claire's efforts to protect her loved ones clash with forces beyond her control. Small misunderstandings and hidden truths create cracks that could widen into rifts if left unchecked. Meanwhile, Jamie's leadership is challenged, forcing him to confront rivals and navigate shifting alliances. His tactical mind and courage are crucial. But the episode hints at moments where even the most calculated decisions may carry unforeseen consequences. Every glance, every conversation, and every hidden motive matters, and viewers are left questioning who can truly be trusted. Brianna and Roger face complications that threaten their bond and force them to act decisively. Brianna's determination to uncover truths may put her in danger, while Roger's loyalty is tested by events that challenge his moral compass. Their storylines weave together tension and suspense, highlighting how personal stakes often intersect with larger external conflicts. Every choice they make is shadowed by potential repercussions, heightening the suspense and emotional impact of the episode. Episode 8 also hints at political and historical conflicts that add layers of intrigue. Characters must navigate social pressures, rival factions, and the consequences of past decisions. The episode teases moments of betrayal, alliances formed under pressure, confrontations that could change the course of events. For viewers, this creates a sense of anticipation and speculation. Who will emerge victorious? Who will falter? And who will be forced to make sacrifices for the greater good? The suspense is amplified by the Highlands setting itself. Misty landscapes, shadowed forests, and roaring rivers reflect the danger and uncertainty surrounding the characters. Symbolic visuals such as letters discovered in secret, footprints in the mud, or flickering lanterns heighten the feeling that every detail could be significant. These moments hint at conflicts that are as psychological and emotional as they are physical. Keeping viewers on edge throughout the episode, secrets are central to the tension in Episode 8. Characters hold knowledge that could either protect or destroy, and the audience is teased with subtle hints of revelations to come. The episode encourages viewers to read between the lines. It's paying close attention to dialogue, gestures, and lingering shots that suggest hidden motives. It's a delicate game of anticipation, with each moment building toward a potential confrontation or shocking twist. As the episode progresses, alliances may shift, loyalties may be questioned, and betrayals may come from unexpected directions. Characters who once seemed steadfast could falter under pressure, while those underestimated might rise to meet challenges with surprising courage. The balance between trust and suspicion creates a tense undercurrent that drives the episode forward, making every interaction a potential turning point. Emotional stakes and plot tension are intertwined, ensuring that conflicts resonate on multiple levels. Every external threat mirrors internal struggles, highlighting the complex interplay between love, loyalty, and survival. The audience is drawn into these conflicts, feeling the weight of every decision, the tension of every secret, and the suspense of every looming confrontation. Ultimately, Section 4 sets the stage for Episode 8 as a pivotal moment in the story. It is a chapter where hidden truths surface, personal bonds are tested, and the delicate equilibrium of family, love, and survival hangs in the balance. Viewers are left with questions that fuel curiosity and anticipation. Which secrets will be revealed first? Who will rise? Who will fall? And how will the events of this episode ripple across the lives of Claire, Jamie, Brianna, and Roger? Episode 8 promises that no choice is without consequence. No alliance is permanent, and no character is immune to the chaos that unfolds. For fans of Outlander, it is a story that combines suspense, drama, and emotion into a compelling narrative, drawing them deeper into the Highland world where danger, love, and legacy are inseparable. Episode 8 of Outlander promises unexpected twists that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. The episode teases moments where long-hidden secrets begin to surface, threatening to upend the carefully constructed lives of Claire, Jamie, and their family. Every character is at a crossroads, and the episode hints that choices made in haste or desperation could have dramatic, irreversible consequences. For fans, the suspense lies not just in what happens, but in how each character reacts when confronted with shocking truths. Claire faces challenges that will push her intellect, courage, and emotional resilience to the limit. The episode suggests moments where her decisions could either save or endanger those she loves. Every glance, every action, and every whispered conversation could be a hint of the revelations to come. For viewers, these subtle cues create a sense of anticipation, as each scene feels layered with hidden meaning, teasing surprises that will ripple through the episode and beyond. Jamie, too, faces potential upheavals. The episode hints at confrontations that test his leadership, morality, and loyalty. Rivals or enemies may appear where they are least expected, and alliances that seemed unshakable may show cracks. Jamie's response to these challenges will be critical, and viewers are left wondering which moves he will make, which threats he can neutralize, and which ones might slip through. Changing the course of his family's future, Brianna and Roger are positioned to counter moments of revelation that could dramatically shift their understanding of the world around them. The episode hints at obstacles that may force them to question loyalties, trust, and even their own instincts. Their journey is layered with suspense, balancing personal stakes with broader dangers, leaving viewers eager to see how their love, courage, and resourcefulness will be tested beyond the main characters. Episode 8 also suggests surprises involving secondary characters. Friends, allies, and even apparent enemies may reveal unexpected motives or secrets. The episode builds tension by showing moments that seem minor on the surface, but carry the potential for huge ramifications. Viewers are encouraged to pay attention to subtle gestures, lingering glances, and seemingly casual dialogue, all of which may hint at twists that could reshape the story. The setting itself amplifies the suspense. Mist-shrouded forests, flickering candlelight, shadowed hallways create a sense of mystery, as if every corner hides secrets waiting to be uncovered. Symbolic imagery, like letters discovered in hidden drawers, unexpected messages, or sudden storms hints at surprises that will impact the narrative in profound ways. These visual cues enhance the storytelling, even in a faceless video format, allowing viewers to feel the suspense and unpredictability of each scene. Episode 8 also promises emotional twists that strike at the heart of the characters' relationships. Love, trust, and loyalty are all on the line, and even the strongest bonds may be challenged by unexpected developments. The episode suggests moments where emotions run high. Decisions are made under pressure, and reactions have lasting consequences. Viewers are drawn into the tension, experiencing the uncertainty and intensity alongside the characters themselves. The combination of suspense, emotional tension, and narrative twists ensures that Episode 8 keeps viewers guessing from start to finish. Every scene is carefully constructed to build anticipation, offering enough hints to intrigue while keeping the full scope of surprises hidden until the perfect moment. The unpredictability keeps fans engaged, speculating about what might happen next and how the story will unfold. Ultimately, Section 5 highlights that Episode 8 is a turning point in the season. Secrets will be revealed, loyalties will be tested, and moments of shock and revelation are promised throughout. The twists are not just for shock value, they are deeply tied to the characters' emotional journeys, the political tensions, and the rich history of the Highland world. Fans are left anticipating the dramatic moments, the surprises that will upend expectations, and the emotional consequences that will resonate long after the episode ends. In Episode 8, nothing is predictable. Every interaction, every decision, and every secret has the potential to change the game for viewers. The excitement lies in watching these twists unfold and in discovering how the characters navigate a world filled with danger, intrigue, and the ever-present echoes of the past. At the heart of Episode 8 lies the exploration of themes that have defined Outlander. From the very beginning, love, loyalty, family, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Claire, Jamie, Brianna, and Roger are not just navigating dangerous situations, they are confronting the deeper truths about themselves and their connections to each other. The episode reminds viewers that the choices we make, the secrets we keep, and the sacrifices we endure shape who we are and the lives of those we love. Love is tested in Episode 8 in ways both subtle and profound. Claire and Jamie's bond is more than romantic. It is a partnership forged through decades of hardship, danger, and unshakable devotion. The episode teases moments where their connection is strained by external threats and personal dilemmas, highlighting the resilience and complexity of their relationship. Love in this episode is not simple or safe. It is courageous, demanding, and transformative. Family and loyalty are also central to the episode's emotional core. Characters are forced to make difficult decisions, balancing their own desires against the well-being of those they care about. Claire's protective instincts, Jamie's sense of honor, and Brianna and Roger's commitment to each other underscore the importance of trust, devotion, and courage. Episode 8 emphasizes that loyalty is not blind, it is tested, questioned, and ultimately defined by the choices we make when faced with challenges. The emotional resonance of this episode is heightened. By moments of introspection and personal growth, characters confront fears, regrets, and moral dilemmas, forcing them to reflect on past decisions and their impact on the present. Viewers are invited to experience these emotional journeys alongside the characters, feeling their tension, heartbreak, and triumph, even without showing faces directly. A faceless video can convey these emotions through symbolic imagery, a hand lingering over a letter, a candle flickering in the dark, or a lone figure silhouetted against the Highland landscape. Episode 8 also explores the theme of legacy, both personal and historical. Decisions made in the heat of the moment may have long-term consequences, affecting not only the characters themselves but future generations. The intertwining of past, present, future underscores the intricate web of relationships, choices, and consequences that define the world of Outlander. For viewers, this creates a sense of weight and significance in every scene, emphasizing that nothing occurs in isolation and that every action carries, meaning courage and resilience are equally central. Characters face dangers that challenge their physical, emotional, and moral strength. Their bravery is not just in confronting external threats, but in confronting themselves, their fears, doubts, and vulnerabilities. The episode shows that true strength comes from facing adversity with determination, love, and integrity. For fans, these moments are deeply satisfying, as they highlight the humanity of the characters and their ability to persevere even in the face of overwhelming odds. Episode 8 also uses suspense and tension to amplify emotional stakes. Moments of danger and uncertainty are mirrored by internal conflicts. Creating a narrative where plot and emotion are inseparable, the audience experiences not only the thrill of external challenges, but also the deep, personal struggles that give the story its richness and resonance. Every confrontation, secret, and revelation carries emotional weight, ensuring that viewers remain invested in both the story and the characters. In essence, the thematic and emotional core of Episode 8 is what makes it compelling. Love, loyalty, courage, family, and legacy are not just abstract ideas. They are lived experiences for the characters, tested and proven in moments of crisis. Viewers are drawn into these themes, seeing themselves reflected in the struggles, choices, and triumphs of the characters. It is this combination of high-stakes drama and deep emotional resonance that keeps audiences captivated, ensuring that every twist and revelation lands with maximum impact. By the end of this section, viewers understand that Episode 8 is more than just suspense and plot twists. It is a meditation on what it means to love, to fight, and to endure in a world where danger and uncertainty are constant. The episode's emotional depth ensures that every scene, every decision, and every revelation carries meaning, leaving audiences not only entertained, but emotionally engaged and invested in the characters' journeys.